versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Breaks into open space. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but begin the drive with excellent field position. Quarterback operating an empty set. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Ready up.
Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Brown. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. He finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it.
Moves.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be stuffed right there at the 3. They don't pick up any breathing room.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. It's Klubnik. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Randall.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. That's reeled in. It's Randall. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but snags the ball. Gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And this time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll field it close to the 50. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Grab down the middle, it's Randall. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion at the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he released it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they get the second half started with a running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well,
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
That is an incredible job by his kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The sure hands. It's Watkins. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Here's the throw deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
On the
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 21, LSU 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Working clock with the ground game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Watkins. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get your...
Way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Touchdown, LSU. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now, before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got him away. Huge stop at the stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Breaks free. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, So, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
They'll lose a hard-fought game. They'll kick the PAT as a formality. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.